and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On play action, Mariota. He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Mariota.
Choji, you going to be on tomorrow? Yes.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
I'm about to head to bed, bro. I'm not here.
You know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree.
Good night,
getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, and it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Called out a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
2nd and 1. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw here. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, he'll feel like they can't stop him.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The quick slant caught. Quick slant there gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play. They'll look to throw again. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin. with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his fullback there, Zach Line. But now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Kamara. He'll get about around the 42.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Working out of the gun, Mariota. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Mariota. That's complete to Jake Butt. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Mariota. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
What's good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
So out come the Bucs now. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call.
Starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll pass there over the middle to start things out. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came up for a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? We'll see what they decide to do.
Go, 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Line it up.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw over the middle, take it in. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scott Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback? He'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
On the set. Check 59, 59. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
They'll set up to throw. Completes it to Miller. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist.
Ready to break. 59 mark. Check, 59. Watch the run, watch the run. Get it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 30, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 68 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties.
Record that's held up.
Set. 18 Gator. 59.
Try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll find Miller. That's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. 2nd down in inches. It's complete. It's Miller. And he's got this down to the 35. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 4 yards out, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Looking middle, and that's complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. There he goes right side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter.
Pittsburgh.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. And on that last play he's over 400 yards passing now.
Oh,
you know what that generally means?
Sleeping.
Success.
Sleeping?
And it means you really didn't miss opportunities.
The fuck?
Usually very accurate.
He wants to sleep.
The ball's getting to the right
I'm
place.
sleeping early.
Guys are making yardage.
He's tired now.
Help you out that way.
Oh.
I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't
Makes
forget,
sense.
that means
Keep
the
the
offensive
flow.
line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone
streaming?
dialed in. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down.
Ready? Right there, 56. Switch up. 2.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal. Second and 2. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scott Miller with his second touchdown of the game.
Enjoying my career mode.
As his guys continue to pour it on. And it was a tight window.
He was a
had to
score.
rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. So that one, an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, other teams just...
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 7 yards there and a first down. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Second and 3. It's caught. It's Miller. 7 yards there and a first down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Back to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It's going to be a long day.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is Miller, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scott Miller there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And this is obviously quite a performance.
Go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20, 10, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 84 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before down at about the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzling me a little bit.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Right here, right here.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
We go. 18 games. Get it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Miller. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty...
Ready. 70, Indy.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Let me see this one quick. Out for game, shoulder strain. Bruh.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They're going to look to throw. He's got the hook up to Miller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
He'll look to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 8 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on.
So this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like...
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Back to throw here. It's complete. It's Miller. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Completion left side to Miller. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? No. I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Buccaneers, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Good ball. You funny, bro. What? Huh? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Wanna play? If it's like a 4 or 3, I gotta install it. I have it. Alright. What the hell you want, bruh?
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. If I let you tell it, put my heart and soul in, so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. At any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within,
Yes.
I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet his best is opening. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they optics, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my
At Young Y U N G underscore classy underscore boy. Young classy boy. What do you have? Y U N G underscore classy underscore boy. You have it. For real? Yes, I see it right now. Yes. It's a picture of a sky.